Good evening, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Oh, my stomach. Is there anyone there yet? I'm waiting for somebody to come in the room. I know it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Is anybody up? Is anybody awake? Is anybody awake? Thank God. I'm so tired. Like, I'm tired, but I'm not tired. My body just aching, y'all. My body's aching. I'm hoping somebody come in the room. Anybody out there? Anybody out there? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning. Conversation got boring. So we in the bed soon. So, I forgot the words. Something to my bedroom. And I was there just waiting on me. All right. Usually I wait a minute and 30 seconds before I start really talking. Come on now, y'all. Nobody ain't woke. Nobody woke. Nobody, baby. I want you right now for your love. Oh, yes, I can. If you want me to stop. Oh, yes, I can. If you give me love. If you give me love. I'll be right there for you, baby. Oh. Yeah. That's how I be singing, y'all. And I'm notorious for making up my own lyrics when I can't remember how the song go. Oh yes, I will mess a song completely up. Come on now. I'm 2 minutes and 50 seconds in and counting and counting. Nobody, no takers, no takers, no takers. I'm about to get up and turn the AC off. I got hot, so I turned that bad boy on. Come on, nobody's here. All right, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'll make this quick video. I tried to wait. I'm 3 minutes and 30 seconds in. Now it's exactly 30. And counting. Maybe I should stop this live. I need to go turn off that AC. And then when I come back, I'm gonna talk. When I come back, I'm gonna talk. And unfortunately, when I come back, it's gonna be to a completely dark room. That light you see, is coming from my dining room area. I have my indoor hydroponics on in my nursery currently. I told you guys, the down part of, like, the nursery isn't a problem. The down part of having a tower garden is that, even though I don't have the tower garden on, but just overall, talking about it overall, the down part about having a tower garden for indoor use is it brightens up your entire house, your entire living room, and whatever else is connected closely to it, it brightens the entire situation. So that's the negative. So if hindsight, when it comes down to investing in indoor hydroponic grow, would I go with the tower garden In hindsight, no. I would get another area springs with the growing tent. Um, because it won't inconvenience you in your home with the lighting. So, and it has a fan, a built-in fan into the situation. Everything is very, very nice. So hindsight, I would do the area springs for indoor growing. Now, if you have a garage or a spare room where you can put your tower garden, then have at it. Get one. So what I usually do when I'm using a tower garden, I don't turn on my lights in the living room and in my dining room area. I don't turn on those lights because the aerial spring, I'm sorry, the tower garden is bright enough to lighten up the entire front living room area. That's how bright the light is. My back, y'all. I'm about to get up because I don't want it to get too cold in here. And then my mom, that's what, I'll tell you guys when I come right back. Matter of fact, I don't think I'm going to stop the live. I'm just going to put it down. Because that what woke me up was my mom was in pain and she was moaning really loud, you know. So I got up. Hey there, hey there, hey there, my person that's here 3:30 at night. Hey there. So happy to see you. Happy to see you. I'm up because hey, 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 hey. Hello, hello. So I was saying I'm up because my mother is sick. Well, you know, I take care of her and she was in a lot of pain. She was moaning and screaming and stuff like from the pain. So I got up and I took care of her and I rubbed her down and everything. And then I came and laid back in bed. Hey there, hey there. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Support your girl. Support my channel, please. Pretty, pretty, please. With a cherry on top. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. That's hilarious. So, yeah, I took good care of her. She's back to bed, but now I'm awake and can't sleep. And I'm feeling all my aches and pains. I'm not a young jitterbug no more. I'm not a young gal, a young gal anymore. I'm in middle age, y'all. I'm officially middle age at this point in my life, and I have my own aches and pains too. So I'm laying here. My back is killing me. I have lower back issues, and I went to sleep quite early today. So I went to my job. I do freelance sewing and I do freelance tailoring as well. And I'm trying to lose weight, so I decided to walk there. And because it was so cold, by the time I got out, I ended up Ubering back home. But I walked there. I'm losing people. 7, 6, 5, 4. So I decided to come on back home and Uber home. And when I got home, I made everybody, leftover plates from Thanksgiving, and I didn't even eat. I crashed. I took care of my mom, took care of the baby, made sure everyone was in bed, and I came to lay down for a moment, and my intentions was to get up and make YouTube videos and to actually go live with visuals this time, but it didn't quite pan out the way I wanted it to. I fell asleep, unfortunately, by mistake. And now it's 3:30 in the morning and I'm awake. I'm wide awake. And I'm having my own aches and pains and everything else. So once I get off of here, I guess hey, hey, hey there. So once I get off of here, I think I'm going to go ahead and go take care of myself. You know, I'm the type of person, I take care of everybody else around me, but I don't take care of me. Like, I always put myself on the back burner, and I'm learning the hard way that I cannot do that. I have to, you know, take care of me, because if I don't take care of myself, who the hell is going to take care of my baby and my mom when I fall ill? So, I know I have a lot, I'm juggling a lot of hats, and I know I have a lot going on, and I'm trying to progress, and I really want to buy my first home and, for my son to thrive in. But I have to find time to take care of oneself. Time is it for you? Yes. What? Oh, oh, oh. That was a sticker I was reading. It's not even a post. Okay, so now that it says 0 people in the room, I think I'm gonna go and run and turn off the AC and close my room door so I can have some darkness. Some darkness in the dark. What was that? Where did I get that from? It was something I was watching. It used to say that. It used to be so funny. My side hurt, my back hurt. I'm in pain. I'm rubbing myself down. I don't got no man to rub me down, y'all. I don't have a spouse or a significant other to rub me down when I'm in pain. I gotta do it myself. Do it myself, y'all. I'm a do-it-yourself type of girl. All right, let me get up. Ouch, ouch, ouch. My back. My neck, my back, my necky, my back. Ah, my back. I'm gonna pick the phone down. I'm not bringing the phone with. I'm just gonna run out to the hallway and come right back. Oh, I think it's gas in my back tonight. My God, I've been feeling like crap since yesterday. And I decided to get up and still go to my freelance job and make a little moon cheddar for my family. And tomorrow I go back again, but not as late. I'm going to go a little bit earlier since I'm trying my best. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for liking. Make sure you go through and subscribe. Please, please subscribe and support me. It's greatly appreciated, I must say. But give me a second. Let me get up and run in the hallway and turn off the light, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Just that fast. Oh man, I lost my last 2 people. Hopefully other people come back in the room. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Hey there, one person there. Hi. Are you the same person that's been rocking with me? You're a watcher, not a talker. I'm okay with that. I'm A-okay with that, guys. I used to do the same thing for many years on YouTube when I was younger, especially during the holiday time since I'm a loner. Even though I have a humongous family, it's probably not the same person that was rocking with me earlier. So, even though I have a humongous family, I don't like them. So I refuse to be around people that's trash and that treat each other like shit on the low. And not only each other, but other people that try to cling to them, thinking they're a good set clan and a good set of people. They bamboozle people and treat people like shit on the low. And then by the time they figure out that these people aren't good, they've been in it for way too long. So I don't care for them. So I used to be on YouTube when I was younger. And that was like the beginning stages of YouTube, like when they first started the live videos and everything was fresh and new. I would go in there and whomever was, making videos and was live and sharing their family traditions or whatever, whether they have big families or small families, I would go on and I would just watch. I would watch. And then over time, I started chatting here and there with the content creators as they were creating content when they were live, which was quite cool. It did make my holidays not feel as lonely. So I would chat with them, and they were nice and gracious enough to allow me to, watch them. And I enjoyed it, and it made me not feel alone. It made me not feel, lonely on a holiday time. Because even though I choose not to associate with my family, um, I did long to have a group, you know, to have a clan. I did long for that. But I never found a clan. Did I? Hold on, let me think. Let me think. I don't want to lie. Yeah, I never found like a strong clan. I never felt like I ever really fit in most places. Um, yeah, just didn't feel like I really fit in. I'm not really judgmental, but I'm big on treating people with respect. I'm big on not manipulating people and making people feel like they're a part of the clan and they're a part when really you're using them, taking advantage of them, exploiting them, making a joke of them, like in their situations. I don't care for that. Hey there, how are you? Welcome in. Like and subscribe to the channel, please. Please. I'm over here begging, please, Birdie, please, with a cherry on top. Please like and subscribe. Hey there. It will be greatly appreciated if you guys like and subscribe. So I was just talking about, you know, my past holiday stuff. I'm laying in bed. I know it's dark. I guess you click on my picture or my profile picture and it'll take you to my page and you just hit subscribe. Like I said, you should see my profile picture. It should say Tariffs versus Green Thumb. And then, yeah, you click there and then you go to my page and you can hit subscribe from there. And you can also check out some of the content if you're really into what I'm doing right now. I'm also going to change things up a little bit as far as the content I'm creating. I know I have a habit of, you know, doing the whole dark room thing, but I do want to start giving more visuals. I want to start being more so on topic. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear your pet died. My. Was it an older cat or was it like a freak accident? I'm so sorry to hear that. Not during the holiday time. This is not a good timing for that. My word. Well, they're in that pet heaven above, you know? They're in the pet heaven above. So, yeah, I am going to change up my content a little bit. I'm doing like indoor hydroponic growing. That's good. I'm glad that you're feeling up and, you know, perky as far as that. Because it could be a Debbie Downer for the holiday time, I must say, when you're losing people and your animals and stuff like that. So I can understand. But, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try to do more content and more topic-esque content. I'm not really a TV person, but I do like Game of Thrones, and I know they have like all the sequels and stuff getting ready to come out, so I might dabble into that world a little bit. Um, my channel does say Tariffs versus Green Thumb, so I might start talking a little bit more political and a little bit more so about tariffs and whatnot. So I might dive deeper and stay on topic a tad bit on that end of things. Hold on, my stomach, I'm in pain. My head, I'm getting a headache. I woke up feeling like crap. I woke up, now it says 0 again. It says 0 again, guys. Like when you start talking, it had said 0 initially, and then it finally popped up 1 on my end. So I really can't tell how many people are really in the room because it'll say 0, but then there's someone in the chat talking to me. So that's weird, isn't it? That's weird. So I don't know when it's someone there, when it's not someone that's not there. Because if it's not someone there, I'll probably like slow the conversation down. And then when I get a little crowd going, then I'll pick the conversation back up again. But I really can't tell. And I don't want to lose. If there's people there watching, I don't want to lose my viewership. I don't want to bore you. I mean, try to be a little entertaining, but it's 3:40 in the morning. So, um, I really want to start doing more so as far as that. Um, and not only just like Game of Thrones, and I like Bridgerton and the Gallic Age. Is that the name of it? I like those shows as well. So I want to do commentary on that. And then I want to get a little political, but I don't want to go too deep into the political world because I'm a firm believer in there's two things that people should never, ever, ever discuss really. That's or debate. Let's say that debate, that's politics and religion, because you'll never agree. People will never agree on those two topics. Politics and religion. People always differ. So, yes, I want to dive deep into that. Well, I want to dive into that on my channel, but I don't want to, honestly, I don't want to offend anyone. I don't want to offend anyone. And I'm not 100% knowledgeable on everything, but I am biased on certain things, and um, my side hurts. I'm in pain. And I don't want to sound ignorant on certain topics either. So I'm just kind of scared to dive deep into that online, guys. I never really dived deep into politics online. So that's kind of like got me kind of scared to do that. I'm trying to get up to 500. Yeah, I would love 5,000 subscribers. I would. Let's speak stuff into existence. God's going to give me 5,000 subscribers one day. And I hope it don't take me 5 years. I hope within the next year, the next 365 days, I get 5,000 subscribers. It could happen. I need to go viral. I need to go viral. All the stress and drama that's in my life, I have a lot of, well, I ain't going to say, I had a lot of drama. It's past tense, but people try to bring the drama back to me. I haven't received it. I choose not to receive drama. But I do speak my truth. I do believe in speaking my truth, guys. So, yeah. My back, my back. Oh my God, my back hurts so much. So, like I was saying, I was taking care of my mom, and she woke up. I heard her moaning and screaming in her sleep. Well, she wasn't. She woke up out of her sleep, moaning and screaming in pain. So I immediately hopped out of bed and I went and took care of her and rubbed her down and got her to a point where she was comfortable again. She hasn't moaned out and she's went back to sleep by now. So I took care of her and now she's feeling better. I'm happy. I hate waking up in the middle of the night and my mom is screaming in pain. Like, it really does something to me. I can't sleep when she's in pain and it makes me feel so sad. So I went and tried to alleviate some of her pain as much as I could, and she's back to sleep. And now I'm in pain. My back hurts, my side hurts. I'm getting a slight bit of a headache, but it is what it is. I met some really, really great people yesterday, which was exciting. And I'm a loner. I'm a loner. I'm an introvert, so I met some really, really good people yesterday, and I loved it. I really, really enjoyed it. I like my new area. Moving, I should have. I did want to move 3 years ago here in this area, but I was not supported in that idea at all. It was like very hell no type thing. Hold on, I got my back. Oh my God, my back. It's gas in my back. Usually I do have a problem with my lumbar. I'm having straightening of the lumbar, so sometimes I am in pain back there, but right now I think it's just gas in my back that's killing me. And it's like in my side, like it's moving, so that shit hurts. I'm in pain. I wish I had somebody to rub me down. Like, I'm okay with being alone and stuff, but times like this, I wish I had somebody, a significant other that could rub me down and take care of me. like I said, I take care of so many people, and I work a lot as well. I wear a lot of hats, and I don't have time to really care for me. And it sucks. It sucks, you know. So I'm in pain right now, and I have to go and do some freelancing tomorrow. Do I feel overwhelmed? Not just yet. Not just yet. I haven't. So I'm doing, what's going on is I'm doing freelance tailoring and seamstress work, and also I'm working for a tailor shop and seamstress shop. So it's like a 9 to 5, like it's an hourly check there. And so I'm doing both of those at two different companies. Well, one's a designer, and one's like a tailoring company. And I recently was offered a job at a different 9 to 5 that's outside of the design world. It's like a regular schmegler job, and it's super close to my house. So it's the holiday time, and I would hate to turn down the money. So I'm thinking about working all three jobs as best as possible. Um, so yes, I'm over here complaining about aches and pains, and got a lot of steps in today, so I crashed. After I took care of the family, I crashed from the exercise that I did earlier. So I have to get used to being tired. If that makes any sense, I have to get used to being tired, because if I'm gonna work three jobs and I take care of my mom and I take care of my son. And then now I want to start exercising and trying to get my health right on my end. It's going to be a lot of days where I'm going to be super tired, super exhausted. My body is going to just be completely drained from, because when you're exercising, especially if you're gaining muscle, you have to tear. Hi, how are you today? Hi, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Hey there, welcome in, welcome in. Like and subscribe my channel, please, please do support me, please. So, and yes, I do beg. Please, please, please support me. Yeah, I beg, I beg. So, when you're building muscles, basically, yes, subscribe. I subscribe. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I really do. You just don't understand. Hopefully this YouTube thing pop off a little bit for me and I don't have to work three jobs. I'm trying to caretake for my mom too, so I really can't be too far away from the house. But anywho, I was talking about what, as far as tailoring. What do you mean? What do I like? What do you mean by that? Like working three jobs? Um, I don't like working three jobs. I like to do tailoring. I love tailoring. I love doing seamstress work. So those two jobs doesn't bother me at all. The other 9 to 5 is not my, I'm not completely happy with it, but I need the extra money. So until I'm ready to, settle down and just do those two. Well, eventually, how do I like the string? I'm sorry it's dark. I'm so sorry it's dark, but I'm laying down in my room. And like I was saying earlier before you came in, I am planning on doing more streams with, of course, visuals and being more so on specific topics. Since my channel is called Terrace versus Green Thumb, I do want to go dive a little bit into politics, but I don't want to go too deep, because I always said, and everyone I always, like smart people that I know, they always say there's two things that people will never agree on, and that's politics and religion. So I really don't want to dive too deep, because I don't want to offend anyone or anything like that. But I am going to step into that world a tad bit. And I would like to do, hey there, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, come on in. Like and subscribe, everyone. Please do. Please support me. So, and also other videos I can dive deep into. I'm into genealogy and stuff. I do have me a little set of tarot cards too, so I can do that. There's a lot of things I love. I'm a reader. I love to read. I can dive deep into that end of things. Hey there, hey there. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I love your energy. I truly, truly do. Um, so I'm in pain, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God, my back is killing me. Oh my goodness, I can't take it. So before I fell asleep earlier, I've been on here for 30 minutes and 18 seconds and counting. I'm in a lot of pain right now. My back is killing me. Um, I'm not gonna die though. You know, I'll make it through. I'll pull through. So, it's just that I don't know. I'm a wimp for pain. I must say, I'm not one of those people that can tolerate it that much. And I think I'm just longing for, I don't know, something different in life right now. So that has something to do with my whining as well. Like for a very long time, I was okay with being alone, you know, and not dating and all that. But kind of like changing up my mind on, you know, the whole dating world and settling down and stuff like that. So I'm kind of like longing for something different, a tad bit. You know, I'm kind of scared to even admit that because I've been so dead set on just, you know, being with me, you know, and, you know, making, I don't know, just being happy alone, you know. Maybe I'm just scared to bring people in to my world, you know, officially. But I don't know. Part of me is like, you're still young. You're still in your 30s. You're still young. It's like, just go ahead out there and, you know, try again. And maybe you'll meet someone nice, you know. I do have a 7-year-old son, and I caretake for my mother. And not to mention, I'm working 3 jobs and trying to start a social media channel when I have no connections, really. So that's why I'm really struggling for the subscribers. So, and I'm developing. I've been a YouTube watcher for many, many years, especially since I'm a woman of a particular age. Yeah, maybe I should try something new. But right now, you know, I'm really trying to stabilize. I just moved to this area. So once I, you know, get into a nice routine, and then I'll, you know, start trying to, you know, try something new. I'm not really into online dating and all of that. I heard some horror stories about that, and I'm not into it because, like, what if someone's being deceptive? What if it's not really their real picture? What if they're just playing with you, playing with your emotions? I don't have time for it. So, it'll have to be like meet you in person type thing, you know, the old school way. And I've met people, you know, don't get me wrong, you know, I have met some men that, you know, seemed like they were interested. However, I wasn't open to dating at the time, and now I'm starting to change my mind on, you know, how I've been moving. I do want to, I don't want to grow old alone. Let's just put it that way. I don't want to grow old alone. I'm not, for a long time, I wasn't a believer in love. I had stopped believing in love. We can dive into it. I know we're not supposed to say the R word. They call it the R word now, the rape. I was taken advantage of when I was in my 20s, and that's how I lost my virginity. And at that point in life, I just was like, there's no such thing as love. And, you know, I just turned my back to all of that. And now I'm in my 30s. And I'm like, okay, you made some harsh decisions when you were emotional, from a very emotional, broken place. So now I'm like, you know, give it a try, you know. Why not give it a try? So eventually I think I will give it a try again. And I hope everything goes well with that, you know. I don't want to grow old alone. So, yeah, yeah. So anywho, yeah. So I really want to pump out new content, but I don't know when I'm going to have the time for that. And not to mention, I homeschool my son. So I'm wearing all these different hats. Like, my problem is, I feel like I spread myself too thin. And it's like, it's everything that I'm doing, I know I can do, and I know I can do it well. But sometimes it's like I have to be realistic. I can't be in all places at once. And yeah. And then when I spread myself too thin, I'm in bed. I end up in bed like now with my back and everything hurting me, and headaches and whatever else I'm going through physically, and I'm crashing. Then I crash. So when I got home and after I took care of the family and got everybody, fed everyone and got everyone in bed and everything, I came into this room and I crashed. Why can't he just go to school? Well, he started reading when he was 2.5. He's 7 years old. He's doing sixth grade algebra. He's never been in daycare or anything like that. Um, and I did try him in school a month ago, but the school was not is not what he needs. It wasn't giving him what he needs. So someone told me that private school would be best for him, and I think I am going to go the private school route, but I'm going to wait till next semester to give it a try again. So next August, I'll re-enroll him because it really is important that kids are around other children. And yes, I am allowing him to do sports. So I let him choose whichever sport he want to do, whether it's soccer, flag football, baseball, basketball. I let him choose. So he gets an outlet that way with other kids. I bought him a keyboard, so he does piano, and he does piano lessons as well. So it's group with other children. So again, he gets to be with other children that way as well. So, and there's a tutoring spot that's not too far from my home. And I was thinking about enrolling him there as well into tutoring to, you know, to try to give him more interaction with children. But again, I can't be in all places at once. So if I'm working 3 jobs, who's gonna pick him up from the school, from all his activities and stuff, you know? So like, even though I have the means to providing these things for him, even though I really, really, and he's thriving, he's still doing well. It's just right now it's about my time. I don't have the time. And that's frustrating. I like to be super mom for him. I want him to have a great childhood. I want him to look back at his childhood and say, yeah, my mom did that. I want to expose him to the best things in life. He really enjoys music. He expressed interest not only in the piano but saxophone. Saxophone was his first interest, but I got him the piano first because I always like the piano. So he also right now he's expressing interest in the guitar. So okay, I was like, I'll buy him a guitar next, and then I'll double back to the saxophone, and after that, I'm not getting anything else. He's mentioned the drums, but I'm not gonna buy a drum set. I can't do it. I can listen to the piano banging. I can listen to a guitar. I can even listen to the saxophone, but drum set, I can't do it. Yeah, I'm sorry, son. Maybe when he get older, if he goes like gets in the band or something in high school or something like that, then if you want to learn how to play the drums on there, then fine. Learn how to play it in school, but or like other places. But I can't have that noise in my house. I just can't take it. So I'm very yeah. They're super loud. They're super loud. I can't deal with that. So, like I said, I don't mind introducing him into other instruments, but drums, I'm just can't be in my house. It just can't be in the house. Now, if, like I said, when he gets older and he goes to high school, and if he wants to get in the band and learn how to play the drums and play it at the school and leave the instrument at the school, then fine. I support him 110%. But you're not bringing a drum set in my house. I'm sorry. I don't care what age it is. I just can't do it. So I say, of course, next year sometime I'll be buying his guitar. I'm excited about that. I really want him. I don't like to live. Like, I don't want to be those parents that's living through their kids, but I really want him to play the bass guitar, dum 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 dum, like that bass. Like I really like that sound. So I'm encouraging that. But I'm getting him like a regular electric guitar initially. Oh, my back. I'm feeling the pain again. It's coming back. Oh, crap. Like, I'm a self starter, you know. Oh, Jesus. I'm a self starter and everything, you know. I'm not one of those people that depend on other people. But Lord, I need a man to, like, for, you know, the simple things in life. Rub me down. Rub me down. Like, if you need a helpmate, I'll help. You know, financially, I'll put my part in the household. I'll do all the womanly things. You check out my channel. I can cook. I can cook down, and I can definitely bake and all of that. But I need somebody to rub my back, rub me down in the evenings, you know? Um, Give me some time to relax. Have I seen a chiropractor? I did do some physical therapy a year ago. The physical therapy stopped like 5 months back. And I've been back in pain for the past 3 months, I would say. 2, 3 months. It was like a gradual thing. The pain came back. So I was working a lot, and I've been trying to lose weight. And I've been trying to get my steps in. So my body's just going through it. I know eventually everything will probably stop, but my body's adjusting. I need like one of those exercise chairs where I can just sit down and just let it massage my body. That's what I need. It's 4 o'clock. What time is it? It's 4:01. Are you guys in Florida area? What area are you guys in? Justin? What area are you in? I'm in Florida. So it's 4:03 right now in the morning. Yeah, it's 4 in the morning where I'm at. I'm not sure where you're at. 4:03. Yep, yep, yep. You're on the East Coast. You're not on the West Coast, huh? Or Central Time. Okay. I'm a Florida girl. Born and raised. I'm from Miami originally. I just moved to a different part of Florida 3 months ago. And it's chilly here. It got cold yesterday afternoon. Well, it's cold for a Floridian. Other people around the U.S., they come here and they're like, this is not cold. Other people are like, this is not cold. This is great weather. And I'm like, nah, it's freezing. So that's why I walked to work and I end up Ubering back because it was late. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to be a wimp or anything, but I'm a woman in a new area, so I was scared to walk home and alone. And then it was cold. So I decided to just Uber on home. And in this area of Florida, they do hunting here. There's wild animals. So that's kind of scary. I'm not used to that. I'm from Miami. I'm from the city, you know. So we don't have wild animals running around. We might get a gator here and there. And now when I say here and there, I mean you might get a gator here and there. And you never hear of people being attacked by gators really in Miami unless you're doing something stupid. You got to be doing something completely stupid. I must say. So it's not safe. What do you mean? What, Florida? I mean, it's safe. Here is very safe in this area. I'm just not, I'm not used to moving around. I stayed in Miami my entire life. I didn't move around in Miami very much. I was in one area. So for me to pack up and move 4 hours away from, where I'm originally from, I'm just slow to, do extra. But my area is very quiet. Everybody's very, very friendly here in this area. Everyone's very nice, and it's affordable. It's South Florida without being in South Florida. So I really, really like it here. And that's why, God willing, next year this time I'll be purchasing my first home here. It's a developing area, so they have a lot of new construction homes for dirt cheap. Because if you place the same new construction home 4 or 5 hours down the street in Miami, it'll be $1 million house. Literally, I'm not like joking. The homes will be $1 million plus. But then you place that same home 4 to 5 hours up the street, and the home is dirt cheap. And I was like, look, I'm a single mom. I was like, this is achievable for me. So within the next year. So I moved here with ambitions to have a better lifestyle for my son. And I know I can do it. And that's why I'm working 3 jobs. And that's why I'm trying to develop a YouTube channel where I can make extra funds that way as well. I'm trying to I know it's not good to pitch your hat in so many rings, you know. Maybe I could be stretching myself out too thin, but I just have this will to go. I have this will to push. Like, I don't want to give up. So I'm trying to push myself for better. And hopefully, me pushing myself, it'll better my son. And that's my ultimate goal. I just really want him to have a good start to life. And no matter what he wants to do in life, I want him to be able to look back and say, my mom really tried her best. She really, started me off right. Now, if he decides to make other decisions once outside of how I raised him, then he's his own man. And I don't condone or support stupidity, but I just hope that he's able to thrive and be a good man to whomever he decides to love. And he's able to properly support himself and have a full life. That's all I want. That's what most parents want for their children. I just want him to have a full life. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. I'm tired too. I was staying on because I didn't want to abandon you. But yes, let's go ahead and end live. You have a blessed one. Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And, if you like any of my content, don't be afraid to stop in again. You have a blessed night too. Blessings on blessings. Blessings on blessings. Peace out. I'm going to end live.